What's up guys, Saif, Ashraf here. Today I'm going to be comparing the iPhone 16 and the iPhone 16e. Is it really worth spending a little bit of extra money and buying the iPhone 16? Or should you save your money, not that much money, but should you save your money and get the iPhone 16e instead? Let's compare and see which one comes out on top. First, we have to talk about the main difference between the iPhone 16 and 16e, that being the back and the front of the phone. The design is actually quite different. The iPhone 16 has two cameras at the back and also has a dynamic island at the front compared to one camera at the back and the notch at the front. In terms of design, I honestly really can't decide which one looks better because the iPhone 16 in its own place does look much more clean and minimal compared to the iPhone 16, which just looks like an iPhone. Like, there's not really much to say. From the back, both the phones honestly do look pretty good. From the front though, I definitely prefer the iPhone 16 over the iPhone 16e for a couple reasons. One, the iPhone 16 doesn't look like a 5-year-old phone. It's got the dynamic island at the top, and overall bezels, to be fair, are pretty similar on both phones. But yeah, the iPhone 16 just looks like a newer phone compared to the iPhone 16e, which has literally recycled the display from the iPhone 13, which came out in 2021, I think. So yeah, you still have the notch. If you are buying this phone brand new, you are at risk of literally feeling like you haven't upgraded at all, because the display is what we look at most of the time on our phones. And if your phone is literally looking like the same phone that you upgraded from, if you're upgrading from a 13 or even a 12 and just getting a smaller notch, it honestly just doesn't feel that good. In terms of display, the iPhone 16 is the better phone. They both have 60 Hz though. So compared to every other Android phone, these are still very far behind, but at least the iPhone 16 has a dynamic island, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Now, the performance and the battery life of the iPhone 16 and 16e also do differ a little bit, but this time it is kind of siding with the iPhone 16e. The iPhone 16e actually technically has better battery life compared to the iPhone 16, which is kind of surprising. You would think that the more expensive phone has the better battery life, but Apple added this new modem to the actual iPhone 16e, which is supposed to make like 5G and Wi-Fi a bit more efficient. And in my testing, it's actually made a difference. This is surviving way longer than my iPhone 16 Pro and surviving longer than my iPhone 16. So if you are looking for really good battery life, honestly, the iPhone 16e is not going to disappoint. I'll link to my real day in the life review on the iPhone 16e in the description so you can see how it goes out across the day. But yes, this actually does perform really well. I think I ended that day with over 50% battery life, and that's like with 4 hours of screen on time. The iPhone 16e is a crazy battery life phone. This could get 8 hours, but then we go and lean back to the iPhone 16. This does have technically better performance. It has one extra GPU core compared to the iPhone 16e. Does it make a real life difference? Honestly, I don't really think so. Both, you're going to be browsing social media on both these phones for the target demographic of these phones, and even if you were to do some intense gaming, both these phones, if not, this is going to get like a little bit more extra frames. But overall, the iPhone 16e and iPhone 16 perform really similar in terms of like processing, but the battery life is definitely better on the iPhone 16e. The only bad thing about the iPhone 16e in terms of battery life, I guess, is you can say this doesn't have MagSafe, which means wireless charging is a bit more of like an inconvenience at this point compared to how much of a beautiful convenience it is when using MagSafe on like the iPhone 16s. But yeah, you can buy a MagSafe case for £50 from Apple if that's what you really want to do. Now, another main difference between the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16e is the fact that the camera systems, as you guys can already tell, are pretty different. Yes, they both have the same 48 megapixel main sensor, but let me just get the obvious out of the way. The iPhone 16 has another camera, and yes, it gives you a completely different line of shots which the iPhone 16e just cannot replicate. So if you are somebody who loves taking photos, the iPhone 16 is a good phone, way better than the iPhone 16e. But it is also going into more than one way. They both have, like I said, 48 megapixel main sensors, but the 48 megapixel main sensor is actually better on the iPhone 16. That's because it technically has a larger sensor than the iPhone 16e, which means it allows more light to come into the sensor compared to the iPhone 16e. And yes, you can kind of tell the difference when taking everyday shots. But yeah, technically, yes, it is 48 megapixels. You do get that high resolution when zooming in. But if you are, again, somebody who really likes taking photos and videos and that's just your thing, the iPhone 16 is definitely going to be worth it way more and spending a little bit extra to buy this one instead. Same goes with video. The iPhone 16, again, because it just has that larger sensor, just allows a more natural bokeh and allows just a more nice looking video compared to the iPhone 16e, especially in like slightly darker environments, like low light environments. The iPhone 16 also has a camera control. that's not really a buying factor, but the cameras alone by themselves are much better than the iPhone 16e, enough to do an upgrade. So that brings me to the conclusion. Which iPhone should you really buy? Should you really spend a little bit of extra money and buy the iPhone 16, or should you save your money and buy the iPhone 16e? I personally think that the iPhone 16 is a really good phone for the price, especially 6 months in. This phone is 6 months old now, so 6 months later you're going to be getting the iPhone 17. And the iPhone 16e, I just think it's personally a little bit too expensive. This is actually the 256GB model, and this was, I think, £800. This is also £800, but this started at 128. Just get iCloud or Google Photos or something. But yeah, I personally think spend a little bit of extra money and buy the iPhone 16. Just save a little bit of money, because this does have the better camera system, and it does overall look nicer, feel nicer. It looks newer too. The dynamic island, it is a big factor for some people. But if you really prioritize battery life, then the iPhone 16e is definitely not going to disappoint. They both feel the same in terms of performance. The camera, yes, is better on the iPhone 16, but the camera isn't bad on the iPhone 16e. It's just better on the iPhone 16. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Which phone would you personally get? And if you have one, how has it been? Let me know in the comment section down below. But if you did enjoy this comparison, make sure to subscribe and show some love on the channel. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, maybe with one of these phones. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.